Hi guys, and welcome back to I Promise I'm Not Crazy, the podcast. I hope everybody is doing good. Today we are in a very special location. We're in Florida right now.
We are in Miami looking for the Moochie Daddies. You know how it is.
And we have our bestest, our god sisters, our bestest friends.
But we're getting kind of sick of them by now.
What am I supposed to say? Your name?
I'm just kidding.
Adriana.
I love you guys.
That's Adriana, and this is
Gigi.
That was so enthusiastic. And they have both been on the podcast separately, but never together. So finally we're doing an episode together.
It's hard to get Adriana and Gigi together, you guys. I don't think you guys understand.
You guys,
I'm going to be talking in my southern accent. Is that all right with y'all?
So you guys, I got these things so everybody knows it's I Promise.
I look good. Thanks, Gigi.
Anyways,
but not look good.
So you guys, we were in Florida for what reason? Adriana, grab the microphone. Taylor Swift. Their second time at the ERAS tour. Our second time at the ERAS tour.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Gigi saw her Las Vegas first night. And then us four saw her last night, Miami night 3. But we all saw her at the Red Tour a long time ago.
Now, these are our soul sisters, and I love them with all my heart.
I do too.
I'm a little hot, guys. Like,
so basically, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna recap like the ERAS tour Miami and like just kind of talk about it. So let's first
talk about other things too.
Are we gonna talk about other things now?
Yeah, but we're not gonna.
I didn't know that.
We're gonna try to keep this podcast slightly minimal. I'm gonna set a timer, or I'm gonna set a stopwatch.
Let me just say something. I slapped Taylor yesterday.
Yeah, she did. Because Gigi was so unhelpful.
No, because I'll tell you why. So basically, Taylor decides she wants to move. Doesn't tell me. Screams at me. Gigi, move! Gigi, move! And she like pushes me out of the way and moves. And I slap her because period. And it wouldn't be my first time. And it definitely won't be my last. Yes. I'm proud.
Gigi, that's not nice. I thought that you did it on accident. I'm looking at Taylor's Instagram picture right now. But what I don't know is why this picture, Taylor. You took like so many pictures. Why this the first one?
I just felt like...
I think because Taylor thought she looked hot in that picture. And we all look a little... I'm like... Anyways, y'all.
I just felt like we were all together, so I should post a picture of us all together.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so... What are you? Just let me see what you're texting him. Gosh, guys, Gigi has to give her boyfriend a play-by-play of what she's doing.
Yeah, she does.
Yes, she does. Which I'm not judging. But when she hides it and doesn't want me to see what she's saying, I feel a little left out. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about Taylor Swift.
So, first of all, hold on, I want to say something. First of all, guys, we are extremely tired because last night we didn't get home until 2:30. I did not fall asleep until 3 o'clock in the morning because whenever I come home from a really good concert, I'm on like a high and I can't go to sleep. So like, imagine being the performer. They probably can't go to sleep till like 4 or 5 in the morning, but whatever. Anyways, so we did that, and then we woke up this morning. We went swimming in the ocean. I went swimming in the ocean, so maybe that's why I'm a little more extra tired, because I really went swimming. Gigi did a little bit. Taylor and Adriana didn't.
I did.
Barely.
Yeah, but I did.
You put your feet in the water.
What? I got like wet.
Did you? Anyways, so then we did that, and then we came back, and I had some fun drinks, some like fun cool drinks that you can buy at the store.
And guys, I am wearing my ERAS tour merch that made me late to the show, so let's go, guys.
That made you a little cuckoo.
It made me a little cuckoo. Yeah, it did.
I was talking about myself, the fun drinks that make you a little cuckoo.
Taylor was the biggest bitch today.
I wasn't.
Share a microphone with Taylor, not with Ava.
Yeah.
It's
She
okay.
was the biggest
It's okay. We can do
fucking bitch
both.
today.
I was not a bitch today. I maybe had like 2 panic attacks. That's it.
Guys, she makes.
I wouldn't even call them panic
Okay,
attacks.
let's talk about Adriana blowing her nose.
That was a literal complete joke where we were just joking about how like Adriana blowing her nose is annoying. It's like we
Sorry.
understand that like there's nothing like she could do, but that's just who she is. Like
Okay,
we accept her
but-
for that.
The thing about your quote unquote panic attacks is they're not panic attacks.
She just yells really
She
loud.
just screams. The first thing she does when she wakes up in the morning is goes and screams at Ava. That's literally the first thing she did this morning.
Guys,
That's literally
she
the
goes
first thing
and
she did.
screams, and then at the next minute she's laughing.
Yeah, it's so confusing. I think she might be
Intermission
bipolar.
because
You guys, I just sent a guy a message, Katsapunta, with a rat emoji. So let me know you guys think my game's good or what. Is my game good, guys? Cause all right, you guys. So the first part of this podcast, we are going to be talking about Taylor Swift, and I just want to say, nobody can do it like her. I'm sorry, but she is a one of a kind human
she
being,
is
a one of a kind
one of a
performer.
kind.
Like, I don't think you guys understand.
The
Like,
one problem I had with the Eras tour was it felt so rushed, even though it was so long.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's just kind of just felt like we just got to get through them all. So I feel like maybe if we would have like left out maybe like Speak Now or left out like
Speak Now, no.
or maybe if she would have like combined Fearless and
But that's not the point of the tour, Taylor.
I
To
understand.
do one at a time.
But she has so many eras that it felt so
She only has
rushed.
12, and she has one that's completely not on there.
Taylor
One-
Swift.
Yeah, her first album. One has only one song.
Alright. See, this is why this is why I've been a bitch because Adriana shits on everything. Like it's my opinion, Adriana. Can I have an opinion?
She feels the need to defend
Yeah, that's
herself in
your
every
opinion,
situation.
But this is also my opinion.
Okay, what's your? Let me hear your
She
opinion. on
just
it.
said her opinion.
Like Adriana's opinion is like it's just perfect. Period. Right?
Yeah, the show was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
13 out of 10.
You act like I'm saying it wasn't amazing. It's literally the best show I've ever been to in
But
my
I have
life.
no complaints, and you have complaints.
Of course, I'm gonna have
hold
critiques on it
hold
because I'm a
guys, hold
concert
on.
goer.
You guys, I think the one thing is obviously I think fan wise the set list was really good. I think she did a
Yes.
very good job incorporating the set list for the fans.
Yes.
If it was me, obviously, because every fan is gonna prefer this song over this song and this song over this song, right? So if it was me, make it even better would be a perfect set list for me was to take out some songs, add in some songs. But again, like that's just how it goes at concerts,
And also the thing about concerts is it's not usually like the like less popular songs. It's usually like the singles that get played, and like it's usually the most popular songs from each of the albums. Like Speak Now, Enchanted. Like I feel like everybody knows Enchanted. Like at least a part of it, and like that's why it's like me. I would prefer different songs just because I would prefer to hear songs that she like doesn't normally play live. Yeah.
I think combining the surprise songs was so beyond clever. I
Oh,
wish we
so
would have
good,
had
so
different
good.
surprise songs. I know Adriana was like, we won.
Excuse me. Those were the best surprise songs I've ever gotten in my entire life.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
I would have rather had our song.
We already got our song.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would have, because they got our song in Vegas.
Basic.
But I love that song and I know every single word, and it's country too. So, all right, Gigi, put the air quotes down. You know, OG Taylor Swift was country,
Yes.
and you guys have to remind me. We need to take thumbnail Snapshots. Okay?
But like, if we would have gotten Tim McGraw, Sparks Fly, So Long London, Adriana, I don't think you understand. I would have
Played
literally
Tim McGraw died.
died.
Literally the first night.
I
Or the
understand,
second
but
night.
I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, Like, this is why we get in fights.
She has to defend her.
Adriana is so literal about everything. I'm saying, like, those are my, like, dream surprise songs.
Yes,
and then
we
all
know
Adriana
Taylor
does is
really
say,
wanted
she
Sparks
just played So Long London. It's like, okay, great. I still would kill
we
if
go
it was a
with Taylor
surprise
Williams.
song.
Okay, so you guys, I think the production, the sets, just everything, like, even if you want to compare it, like,
Oh my
okay,
God, the production was better than any production I've ever seen in my life.
I told Gigi and Adriana this, there was one thing in the art that I noticed that slightly bothered me.
What was that?
You don't even say it.
And
What was it? Because I think I might
because
know what
I
it
don't think
was.
you guys will understand, but I'll try to explain it right now. So she has her big screen, right? And sometimes she would put herself in the middle, or she'd put art in the middle and then herself on the other sides. I don't know, but sometimes it was like the line between them was like so dead straight, where I think it should have faded more. I know you guys.
Are you serious?
No, Gigi, do not.
I have him in the middle of something.
Okay, Adriana,
I have
sum
so
up the
many
surprise
things that I
songs.
could say. Okay.
Sum up the surprise songs.
So our surprise songs. Okay.
So we
Number
got Out of the
one-
Woods.
Number
I literally
one,
died.
She came out with a new dress.
Okay, yes.
It was the pink and orange kind of ombre sunset vibe dress. It was very beautiful, and she said that it was a new dress. She said that it was a new dress. Okay, anyways, so she picks up the guitar, she does her little speech, and then she plays Out of the Woods. Okay, we go crazy because obviously Out of the Woods, obviously, and then she does the bridge, the famous bridge. Okay, and then she starts. What is so funny?
She does the bridges twice.
I'm thinking about
And no,
the
hold on.
wind. I'm
She
thinking-
does the.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, go, Gigi.
I'm thinking about the window rolling down.
Oh my god.
So let's just
After, okay, I'm sorry. But
Okay,
after this,
let
we
me
need to talk
finish.
about the after the Taylor Swift concert.
Let me talk about the surprise songs, then we can talk about the window rolling down.
and getting there.
Okay,
and all
so
that
she
shit.
starts with Out of the Woods. Everyone goes crazy. So she does that, and then she plays the bridge, the famous bridge, and then she goes into All You Had to Do Was Stay. And I love that song. And me and Gigi knew that song. Because that song,
She sounded so amazing. And you guys, I know stadium acoustics can sometimes be a little bad.
Her acoustics were so good. It was the best sound ever.
and the piano, you could so clearly hear it. Okay,
And
then
she's
she went-
sang so clearly too.
Yeah, the microphones were so good, and like the speakers were right at
No,
us. So it
like
was just,
literally, like how
awesome.
much ever she spent on that. I mean, it had to have been millions of dollars that she spent on the acoustics to sound
wanted
all
to
of
sound
these
good.
stadiums. But it was the best sound I've ever had in
Yeah.
a stadium.
It was
by
so
far.
clear, and like since everyone knows the songs, and it's like you
And
can
she also had the big screens on. So like
yes, like all the big screens
all
in the corners.
most any stadium show we've been to, they never have the big screens
I
on.
loved how she had all the big screens on. I wish Morgan Wallen would have done that. He didn't. I wish Kenny Chesney would have done it. He
He
didn't.
didn't.
I
Who?
don't get why they don't. Like,
I
why
think
would you
it costs
not?
money.
Even at CMA Fest, they didn't.
That is so
No.
dumb. Like, why don't you want everyone to be able to see it? Like,
I know.
it's so hard to see one tiny person when you're in the 300 section. That's where we were. But our seats were amazing. They were like straight back up, but they were so good.
the nosebleeds, but they
I wouldn't even consider them nosebleeds. Like it was, I don't know. Anyways, back to the surprise song. So she goes into All You Had to Do Is Stay. Okay, and then she plays the Out of the Woods bridge another time. It was amazing. And then
I got super excited for that.
yeah, everyone did. Okay, anyways, so she played Out of the Woods and All You Had to Say. Then she goes to the piano. She goes to the piano
the dogs out.
and she
He's
plays.
so dead. She
and
has
she
Scotty
plays-
on a leash.
No, she played Mirror Ball, and I about cried. I think I almost. Mirror Ball is folklore. Oh come on now, Midnight. She starts with Mirror Ball, and I literally almost started like I was tearing up because I literally love that. I love that song. I took mine off because they were suffocating my arms,
I have King of My Heart.
and I was the only one out of all of us that knew Mirror Ball.
I knew Mirror Ball a little
This
bit.
is my favorite one that I made. Please don't be in love with someone
else. Please don't have somebody waiting on you.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, no, sorry, one more. Okay, so Mirrorball, and then she started with Guilty as Sin, and me and Taylor knew Guilty as Sin, and Ava, I think, but it was so good. So it was like folklore and tortured poets.
But I'm a little bit upset.
Those albums are a little bit similar in like the vibes of.
I'm a
They're
little
not
bit
similar in like.
talk.
Okay, sorry.
I'm a little bit upset that. I'm just a little bit upset that out of all of the Tortured Poets songs, she sang Guilty as Sin, because you guys, I'm obsessed, like I've said, with So Long London. I'm obsessed with I Look in People's Windows. I'm obsessed with a couple more on Tortured Poets. Tortured Poets. Straight from the Tortured Poets department. Who's gonna love you like fucking no fucking body? Yeah, period. Who's gonna love you like me? No fucking body. That's right. And there are just so many better
How about
ones
instead
than
of
Guilty.
complaining, let's just be grateful for what we got.
You know what, Adriana? You're so right.
Adriana, she's not complaining.
Be grateful.
She's not complaining. She's just saying what would have made it even like a million out of 10 instead of 100 out of 10. Okay.
Okay, now we're done with surprise songs.
Let's talk getting there.
Let's talk about the window rolling down.
Let's talk
That's
about
about getting there and then getting home.
Let's
So we're gonna
talk about Adriana literally wanting
Adriana
to get to the
drove us
stadium
there.
5 hours early.
Now let's talk.
I wanted to get there like 2 hours before.
She wanted you wanted to be there like 4 hours.
No.
Just kidding. She wanted to leave at like 3 o'clock, but we were a 50-minute drive. Anyways, so getting there was pretty easy.
Well, I'll talk because I was the driver. Sorry. I was the driver. And let me tell you, that was the most stressful thing I've ever had to deal with. Driving on the 95 or whatever interstate. It was just, I could have killed someone. There was this fucking motorcycle dude. I was in my lane, okay, and there was a car in the lane next to me, and a motorcycle comes in between us. I was just I freaked out because I literally could have killed him, and it was terrifying.
She could have, but it's
and
okay.
then there was traffic, and it was just like, oh my gosh. And then getting there was fine. Like,
let's talk about how Ava
They want to know about the parking. Let me go over the parking really quickly. So, Adriana bought a parking pass, so it took us to the parking ramp. But also, the stadium was kind of far out from.
It's basically in the middle of nowhere.
Basically, yeah, it's far. It's like 40, 50 minutes from Miami, and then it was 50 minutes. Sorry, guys. 50 minutes from where we were staying. Anyways, so we bought the parking pass and we went to the parking garage. We parked. It was very organized. That parking garage had it going.
But make sure your card is held up.
Yeah, Taylor, shut up. Fuck off. So we got there very organized. No, my card is held up. This is held up because I was yelling at her for not holding it up. No, I have notes, guys, on the back of it. So we got there. Then we had to get on the shuttle bus to get to the stadium. And the stadium was like a solid 2 miles away, but we got there pretty quick. I want to say like 15, 20 minutes. Nothing crazy. 10 minutes, whatever. And it was easy getting in. It was very easy getting in. Finding our seats very easy. Getting out is another thing that we'll talk about. But I also want to say, like, again, I don't know this area very well, so I feel like if I was in my hometown,
It would not have been nearly as hard.
I know the venues very well. I know the tricks.
City, you know how to get out.
To where to park and where not to park. So
And we just didn't know that.
we didn't
in
know
Miami
anything here, so
obviously we didn't know, but it's fine.
and like even at like
it's no big deal.
even at
Yeah.
CMA Fest, like
I was
Ava
the one
and I,
having fun on the bus.
yeah, Ava and I were, even at CMA Fest, back to Nissan Stadium, you guys. Our first night there was awful. Like getting there was like we didn't do a good job getting there, whatever. But but second, third, and fourth night, like we were prepared and ready to go.
We
So
were ready to go.
if you guys are going to the stadium, I would recommend
Guys,
to any
they have been
stadium.
comparing this whole concert to their Nissan Stadium experience. Everything. The parking, the concert.
But you
well,
guys,
what's at Nissan
the
Stadium?
guys,
Nissan Stadium
guys,
this,
the
Nissan
next
Stadium.
super, guys, the next.
We're not at Nissan Stadium.
Guys.
I hate to break it to you.
Guys, the next super country concert I go to, I'm gonna wear my Taylor Swift merch.
Cool.
What?
You know what, Gigi? That was rude.
Okay, let's
Okay.
get it out.
Well, we didn't even talk about the window. No, let's talk about how Adriana is not the kindest driver. Ava was like, I'm cold. And what'd you say, Adriana? Yeah, we were on our way there, and I was trying to take a nap. And I'm like, I'm cold. Can we just turn it up a little bit? And she says, figure it out yourself. I'm driving. And then
I have a defensive thing. It's because I was stressed out and I was really hot.
and the windows were locked, right? So I'm like, Adriana, can you unlock the windows? And she didn't even think about it. So she unlocked the windows. I rolled it down. I'm like, okay, solve the problem.
No. She you tried to roll down the window and then she locked it and you're like, oh, I can't roll it down anymore. You remember that? Okay. But what I was gonna say was in Taylor. Taylor, Adriana was freaking out about the maps. And then Taylor was like, she gets mad. She's like, I'm not good at maps. And then the next minute she's fine, but she's screaming.
That's how we are. We're screaming one second, and the next second we're fine.
Tell them about the window.
Okay, so I don't know when the window first got rolled.
It was when we were in the parking ramp and I was scanning my ticket.
Adriana rolled down the window and I literally jumped. I was like, what happened? What'd you hit? I was like, oh shit. And Adriana is so calmly. No,
guys.
Ava, quiet. Adriana so calmly was like, it's fine. That's just what it does. But basically, moral of the story is Adriana, the driver window in the car we were in, like, it like made like a popping noise. Like, it was not right. Like, it was not a right noise. Like, there's something wrong with that window.
I know there's.
Everything was fine. We rolled it down multiple times, but I continued. It's so funny. It
was funny.
It got funnier each time. Adriana rolled that damn window down.
She was a mess. Like the guy in the car.
Tell him about the Jeep.
The guy behind us honked at her.
This was Tell him about the Jeep. Home. This is coming home.
Let me talk.
Hold on. I'm not done getting there. We have to give a little backstory here. Okay. So the stadium was good. The other thing was, before we move on to getting home, the other thing was we could not get any of those mother frickin' water bottles open. Yeah. I had to go around. I asked the cop lady. She could not open it. Because when I went and got waters, I always asked the people at the stand to do it for me. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. So I did that. Oh, by the way, should we talk about how Adriana and Gigi refused to go get water during the show? And Adriana, I understand, but Gigi,
no one ever asked me to go get water, actually. No one ever asked me, I swear. I didn't need water, so no one ever asked me to go get water.
You didn't need water, but why were all of our waters gone? Because you two fuckers were drinking them.
These two, not me.
Here's Adriana in her defensiveness. Adriana, you drank some of the water. Okay, it's not about whatever. It's fine. Moving on. So basically, there's another bug on me. Gigi, please get it for me. Please get it for me. Please.
Bug's so bad. It's the smallest little ant I've ever.
Can you just get it?
I'm gonna kill it with my bare hands, and you're freaking out.
Change. I wasn't freaking out. Okay, so we could not get. I asked like multiple people. I was like, "Can you guys help me open this?" Like 3 of them couldn't help me open it, and I had to go find this strong guy, and he helped me. Anyways, was he working at the stand or was it a cop? It wasn't. It was like a. I don't know. I think he was like a trash guy or something. I don't know. And he was strong, and he got it. Yeah. Anyways. But that's that. Okay, so then the show went on.
So good, so amazing, loved it. Now getting home, let's preference. We walk out of the stadium. We have to go to our lot to get on our shuttle bus back to our car. That shuttle bus line took us probably an hour, if not like hour 20 minutes.
It was kind of our fault that the parking.
Not really. Either way, it would have been long.
It would have been long, but it could have been a little bit.
We would have had to leave at least one song early to get there without any line. Or
I disagree. If we would have left right after like she bowed, it would not have taken an hour.
I agree, but I just wanted to see the end. Like,
because like what if she would have played like a music video like she did
yeah, exactly. What if she would have
what if she would have done something?
Like announced something just like spontaneously. Like she did that at one of the shows. Like post concert, she just played the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart music video. Like that's what I was just like they got the premiere of it. And she just like played it. Like she just like it just like was playing. So I was like, well, something might happen. You never know. And I just wanted to wait because we've been waiting since August of 2023 to go to the show. So I just wanted to be there for the whole time. Anyways.
Except I was not.
What?
I was not there for the whole time.
Okay. Anyways. So it's kind of our fault that the line was long. But the line was, oh my gosh. The line, it wasn't like a mess though. It was just like, it was pretty straightforward. You just wait, walk around.
It was slightly organized, but I feel like it could have been maybe a little bit more organized.
Like how, though?
To where, like, because it was like some of the buses were like waiting there for like a solid 5 minutes. Like, why are they waiting here for 5 minutes? Get these people on the bus and get them out of here, you know?
Yeah, they just weren't like.
But they had hundreds of buses.
There was like it was fine. Like
yeah, it's not like there was like one bus.
Yeah, there were like at least 20 buses, I think.
But one thing about it is like it's not in the city where it's like there's like different parking ramps like all around the stadium that you can park. Like there's 1 or 2 parking lots and that's it.
There were 2 park and rides. It was either this one or this one, and we got one of them. So that's what like I think that's like. There's 3 options for parking. It's the stadium or the 2 park and rides. So that's where everyone goes.
Exactly. It's not like
that's why it takes so long.
Yeah.
Unless you like park on a random block, but I don't even think there's like houses around the stadium because it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's literally in the middle. It's not in the city, you guys. It's not Nissan Stadium. It's not US Bank Stadium.
Its own city.
Its own little world over there. Which is annoying because like getting out of Nissan Stadium, you just walk across the bridge and you're in the city, right? So you can go anywhere and get an Uber, do anything, walk a couple minutes.
Why don't we compare to the US Bank Stadium where we're from?
And if you guys want to know, Nissan Stadium is in Nashville, Tennessee. And they are obsessed with it clearly because they can't stop talking about it.
You want to know what a really good stadium was? Allegiant Stadium.
Not really. It's in Vegas.
That's where we saw her in Vegas, and it was a good stadium. We didn't even have to park. We walked, and we got back in like
actually
20 minutes.
It was good because you could walk across this bridge
because it's right.
Go to a hotel.
It's right in the middle of Vegas
to a different hotel. And there you go.
And it was so easy. Like
the stadiums that are the best are the ones that are right in the middle of a city, like US Bank, like Nissan Stadium,
it's
like
because you
Allegiant.
can go so many different ways.
Exactly, but when they're just like placed and there's only one way in, one way out, or 2 ways in and out. What?
It's in Minneapolis.
It's right in the city, Gigi.
What's an E in them? Oh, that's where they like train, right? The Vikings.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what I thought about.
Their training facilities. Anyways, let's talk about post concert.
When we
got on the bus.
We were talking like this. Ava and I at that time were just so delusional. We were
having fun.
We were just having fun.
Say. So
yeah, that's right.
I was like, y'all, let's party. First of all, Taylor and I wanted to go to the back of the bus, so I told Taylor I'm like, get to the back of the bus, right? Because she
Adriana immediately. No.
She sat right in the first goddamn row. Whatever. She sat in the second row. Okay, but whatever. She sat in the second row, and I was like, y'all, I want to be a cool kid and sit in the back.
Yeah, I wanted to be a cool kid and sit in the back. both ways, and Adriana was like, absolutely not. We are not sitting in the back. But our bus driver going there was he was smoking hot.
Motherfucker. Anyways, so basically,
what?
I'm having this thing where it's like I can't remember like what I'm saying. Like I just like
Basically,
I
guys,
speak and I can't remember.
Ava and Taylor have been annoying us shit, specifically Ava. And Adriana was getting pissed. So finally, when we get off the bus and we get into the car, it's just a fight. It's just a fight. Adriana's yelling like a motherfucker. Guys, and when Adriana yells, I can't help but laugh. Because it's funny as shit.
Also, Adriana wanted to take her bodysuit off, okay? And then the gaslighter that Adriana is a little bit, she blames it on us that she couldn't take her bodysuit off because she said, "You guys
I blame it on you.
You blamed it on you because I said, let's go, Adriana, like hurry it up, and you said, fine, I won't take my bodysuit off. Let's go." It's like, Adriana, you're the driver, and then
Rushing me.
she drove off crazy. It's like, Adriana, if you want to take the bodysuit off, park the fucking car and take the bodysuit off. You don't need anyone's approval to take your bodysuit off.
You were rushing me, so I just wanted to get out of there.
He's out of the parking lot.
Anyways, so once we got there, or once we got to the car, everything was good. But we were on the bus. Taylor and I were literally crying, laughing. I think it's because we were tired, so that's why the tears were coming out of our eyes. But we were crying, laughing. It was so funny. I was just trying to have a good time, and I was like, "Can you guys like maybe like manage my energy, have a little bit of fun with me?"
Let's
And Adriana's like, "There is a girl sleeping right over there." I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm whispering. And second of all,
my god. Oh my god. You were not whispering. They were being so loud. The bus was quiet because it was 1:30 in the morning. People were sleeping and it was quiet and they were yelling in a southern accent. Fake southern accent, and they were swearing. There were kids on the bus and they were being so loud. And
I think Adriana's overreacting.
Yes, little kids.
Just
There was
a little
literally
bit.
like a 5-year-old right in front of us.
No, there was not.
Yes, there was. No, do you not remember that little girl being carried by her mom in front of us? She was like
No.
5 or 6.
Well, shit, she's gonna hear it someday.
well, if she was sleeping, then what's the big deal? You know what I mean?
I mean, she's gonna hear it at some point, you guys.
She was sleeping. So
My kids are gonna be hearing the F word by the time they're born. Right when they come out, I'm probably saying the F word.
bye, fucker.
I'll leave them. I'll leave in the hospital. See y'all fuckers later. You know, you guys, it's just a word, all right? So everybody getting their
we were just having fun, okay? And Adriana and Gigi were not wanting to have fun with us.
Oh, no, they were so not wanting to have fun.
I was laughing, but I wasn't talking. But Adriana was getting pissed.
No, Adriana and Gigi did not want to have fun with us.
Skip to the part where we...
Okay, so now we're on the way home, right? We're driving. It's it's going pretty good. And then Adriana, oh my god, so we're driving on the highway, and I guess this car like slams on his brake a little bit.
Oh, a little bit?
To get to the
Stop.
yeah.
It was stop.
To get to the exit, right? They were trying to get to the exit, and Adriana lays her horn.
And she lays on the horn, and then I think Taylor was like, Adriana, why'd you do that? That was kind of rude. And then...
Taylor thinks literally every single thing I do is rude.
Don't even get me started on
I wanted to
this
pay with cash this morning, and she said that was rude. Sorry, I have a payment method. Sorry, it's not card. Sorry you don't approve.
She's gonna
thought
pay
it was
with
rude
check.
that I was paying with
She's
cash.
gonna pay with check, and Taylor's gonna say, that's so rude.
That is really rude to pay with the check.
Not really. Kind of funny.
Anyways,
She's gonna pay
who
Bitcoin.
wants to tell the story about the railroad or something? Who wants to say it?
You can.
I feel like I should.
Hold on. So Adriana takes a little bit of a wrong turn because Taylor's not doing a good job directing.
No. Here's the thing.
Taylor
We were trying
freaked out
to
about that
get
too.
north, and the exit was like closed, or like I missed it. Something like I can't remember if it was closed or like we missed it or something. Okay, maybe I missed it. But then it takes us to this sidetrack road. Oh, I can't even oh my gosh. Well, here you do it.
Okay, so
So then we hit a train, and the train ain't moving. It's just stopped.
We're trying to take a right, and the train
All right.
is just right there.
Hold on, it stopped. Okay, so then we were like, "Fuck this! We're gonna take a detour and go around the train somewhere else."
Yeah,
so then we went straight, and then we turned again. Right, the fucking train was still there. Okay.
But
Hold on, I'm getting to it. So Adriana was turning in, right? And the guy on the other side was like, if you go like 4 blocks down or whatever.
he was like turning. He wasn't also turning right. He was like coming out.
I said on the other side.
And he like signaled me to roll the window down, so I did. Yeah.
And then the window rolled down.
And then he was like, and then he was like, yeah, just like go down a few blocks. Go down a few blocks and the train won't be there.
And we had
And then
the guy behind Adriana, well, a guy behind all of us, is honking the horn at her, right? Like laying his horn, okay? And Adriana is not happy. You guys have to see Adriana's road rage. It's not good. It's really bad.
It's so funny.
And Adriana's like, you're honking at me just to get stopped by the train. I hope he's still there.
I screamed it out the window.
Yeah, I hope he's still there.
The window was still rolled down.
This morning, she was like, I hope that guy is still stuck there.
One thing about Adriana, she lingers on shit, and she won't forget about it. She's like, "Oh, you guys are so annoying. This happened," and she won't let it go. It's like, bro, it's over. It happened. Move on.
We need to explain this better. The guy was behind me, was also turning right, and because he honked at me, and then I moved, and then I yelled out the window, and I turned right into this gas station that was like right there. I took a quick left, and then this guy speeds past me just to stop at the railroad because the train was still stopped there. I literally was so mad, and I still can't believe it.
Yeah, it was very annoying. I can't even lie. That guy laying the horn, bro, what are you doing? So if you're watching this, soldier, fuck you. And should I even call you a soldier? Probably not. Anyways, so that's that. We got
And
home.
then Ava had a terrible fart, I feel like.
She did have a really
I had a terrible fart, I think, this morning.
Can you hold us up, please?
And Taylor had to pee so bad, but I needed food. It was 2:30.
Guys, don't even get me started on this morning, especially with this girl right here.
What did I do? I don't even think I did.
Well, both
anything.
Gigi and Taylor wake up so crabby. It's not even
Ava,
funny.
It's because you freaking banging around in the morning.
Like I said, the first thing...
You were nice this morning. But
Like I
last
said, the
morning you
first
were-
thing Taylor did this morning was go and scream at Ava. Couldn't tell you why, but...
No, because
That was the first thing
her
she
wet
did.
socks on my Taylor Swift merch, and she left them there all night. So when I wake up and I see my Taylor Swift merch is already dirty, I mean, I'm sorry that I'm screaming, but Adrian, if Ava did that to you, you would be literally like dead screaming mad.
I'm just saying the first thing you did in the morning was scream. And that's not uncommon for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, let's just move on. Gigi and Taylor are crabby in the morning. I always have a good mood in the morning. That is something about me. I don't think so there now. I always have a good mood in the morning. I don't know what you're talking about. I always wake up and I'm like, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm like in a good mood in the morning. And it's like middays when I'm kind of in the shitty mood. And then at night, I get back into my better mood.
Guys, I have a lot of people who want to be on this podcast, I feel like. I feel like a lot of people come up to me and be like, I want to be on this podcast.
That is such a compliment. To me.
From your friends?
We're famous in a small town.
I know that song. Library.
Exactly. Anyways, guys, so we got home, whatever. We went to sleep and
3 in the morning.
we woke up the next day and today, and we were sad because we wish we were there right now again.
I wish I was waiting in that line, singing whatever song would be singing tonight. I'd do it all over again a million times.
Me too.
Maybe not a million times, but I could definitely go 2 nights in a row. That's for
I
sure.
guess I probably just wouldn't wear my boots again. But I did, like, I knew my feet were going to hurt and I wanted to wear my boots because they were so beautiful. Like, Taylor, can someone go get my boots so we can show them?
No. Okay. Anyways, guys.
Insert a photo.
I'd rather not. Also, you guys, I got my nails done for the Taylor Swift show, and I've like bit off this clear layer because I get so. Can you tell that I bit off these two? Yeah. I just like have to bite my nails, and I bit my pinky too. Anyways, so that was pretty much the Taylor Swift concert. You guys, I cannot express this enough.
Oh, what were you saying?
I cannot express this enough of how. Oh yeah, I forgot I wrote it down on here. I cannot express how good it truly was. Like, I just want to say, like, the turnovers too between like outfit changes
are so quick. I cannot believe she does it that quick.
I never seen it like that, and I want to go back and compare it to when we were at the Jonas Brothers concert. They have.
Yeah, you guys said they had an intermission.
They have a longer, or their RAS tour we were at, they have a longer set list than average concerts, 20, 25 songs. I think theirs was a little bit more, maybe like
40.
No.
They did like 40 songs, Eva.
Yeah, they did a lot of songs. Anyways, it was pretty long too, but whatever. We were also really tired for the Jonas Brothers concert because I partied way too hard at the Dierks Bentley concert the night before. Anyways, so they had like a full-on like 15-20 minute intermission in the middle of the show, like where the lights came on and everything. Like, what the fuck? I just don't understand. It's because men just can't do it like women. I'm sorry. And I just think everybody involved in the ERAS tour did such a good job.
Band, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was just
I mean, crew members, like, you guys don't even understand how many people have to go on tour with her. The
bus drivers, like the people who actually
the
put
tech
the stage
guy
together. Like all.
I've always wondered if, like, how does Taylor get from city to city? Does she fly her private jet, or like does she get on a tour bus? Like,
I feel like she
think
doesn't.
She flies.
I don't even think maybe she goes on a bus, but I don't think she really does.
No, I think she flies. But the tour, there are buses but those are like the buses, they're like semi trucks, and they take the parts
obviously
of the
there's semi trucks that go everywhere, but
yeah,
what about her dancers? Like, when her dancers are going city to city, like, are they
going on the plane, or are they taking the bus?
I would think they'd fly, maybe not with Taylor, but like I would think they'd fly.
How much do you think her dancers are getting paid?
A lot.
I heard she's like paying the truck drivers like $100,000.
Yeah, she gave them all like really good bonuses.
Like a penny to her.
And yeah, that is like a penny.
Should give them bonuses if she has the money.
Exactly, I agree. I think anybody who has money to give should give, and please remember that.
I'm gonna say everyone should say what their favorite era to watch was.
Honestly, I think the Tortured Poets Department, because I didn't realize how crazy I'd go for the smallest man who ever lived. And you guys, I wish we would have got the first version of the 1989 outfit. I don't like the second version.
I like the first versions better as well.
I like them too.
So better.
I think they just like look better on her. They make her look skinnier. They like are more flat.
The new ones?
Yeah, no, like the older ones.
Oh, I feel like the new ones make her look really skinny though.
No,
They do.
I feel like they're more
She is
mature.
really
Like, I think
skinny.
they're a little bit more immature.
All right, let's go around to end this podcast. What's one thing you do when you like a guy?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I literally become obsessed with myself because I'm like, what are they?
That's subtly.
You guys, I become obsessed with. Can I speak? Can I speak?
That's not subtle.
Let me speak. Who am I being? Can I speak? So you know. So you guys. So guys. So you know. So you guys know. Just say it.
What?
You're trying to imitate Donald Trump.
Oh, I asked the lady, we were at the merchandise store, and I asked the lady, I was like, because they had like a Trump shirt, and I was like, do these sell good? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, and then they had the pride stickers
And none were taken.
Yeah.
I become obsessed with myself.
What do you want me to do?
And when I become obsessed with myself because I'm so worried about, like, is he going to think I'm retarded? Is he going to think I'm cool? What is he going to think of me?
And
So
you like
then-
start going through your Instagram.
So I go through my Instagram, I go through my pictures, I like overanalyze myself.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
do that
oh,
too. I
you
do
know,
that
blah, blah,
too.
blah. So I'm trying to work on that and just like be myself again and like like if someone's gonna like me, like I want them to like me for who I am and like what I like to post and not like because I'm posting for like making sure people like think I'm cool and
Do you
shit.
think the guy that you like is watching this right now?
I don't like anyone.
Really? I can name someone.
Gigi, your turn now.
I would say I would probably like FaceTime them a lot and then add them to my private story. It's kind of how you know you're in if you're on the private.
If they're in your private story.
Yeah.
Carson
Carson-
in your private story? He's in there now.
You
You have 3
Carson
private stories?
Out of your 4. Which one?
No. It's because sometimes you snitch. You're kind of a snitch. I can't even lie.
You have 3 I'm
I'm
only
a confrontational person.
Yeah, because I don't. You're definitely a snitch. If she's a snitch, you're definitely. I mean, I can add you if you'd like, but.
I would like to be
Yes.
added to them all. What the fuck, Gigi?
story.
What the hell, Gigi? You have 3 private stories?
4.
You're on the 3 here. They're just
I'm on
no one's
one.
on this one.
Anyways, so you guys, for me, this is a big one. Okay, you guys, I want you to listen very carefully. I am not a texter, okay? So if I'm responding to your text or even texting myself, like maybe asking a question or something, like for example, like let's say like we're planning something, right? Like okay, I'm gonna respond, right? But like if it's just nonsense, you know, like how are you doing, blah 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 blah, that kind of bullshit, right? I 99% of the time, if I do not like you, I will not. Well, if I don't like you like that, I will not respond. So if you are out here seeing me responding to your messages and coming up with things of my own to say, sis is down bad, bro. That's all I gotta say. Adriana?
What, subtly? Well, I'm low-key a stalker.
Adriana is a stalker. She's stalking you.
I'm a stalker too.
Yeah, I do deep dives.
I feel like I
Like,
gave
I'll
the
go
best
to their,
example.
I'll go to their parents' Instagram, their siblings. I'll find the archived photos.
Adriana likes a taken man.
She does. But now they're all
I'm
away
not
at
gonna be a homewrecker,
college.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Nothing ain't wrong with that, right now?
There is something wrong.
Cheating ain't really a crime. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Like I said, I think it's episode 12 or 11. I'm pretty sure it's episode 12. And we will see you guys in our very
I need
next
to get him on.
podcast episode. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Be kind, spread love, do something nice for one another, and look out for the people there. Also, I want to say condolences, and like my baby Liam died and I'm not over that. I don't know how to process my baby Liam's death. But that we'll talk about that later, because I do kind of have some controversial opinions about suicide. Or not necessarily about suicide, but about like friends and family not noticing you're struggling is what I have controversial opinions about. Anyways, we'll talk about that a different day. Thank you guys for watching. I promise I'm not crazy, the podcast, and we'll see you guys in our very next podcast episode. Bye, guys.